Good morning, Father. I was talking to you silently. You gave me permission to speak openly. All right, this is my problem in business. It's not the one-time expense. The problem is monthly expense. It's just me, just in trucking and doing freight for 'em with 4 wives. That's the problem. It could be $100 billion one expense. It doesn't matter. It's the monthly expense. Okay? My trucking, I cannot afford that jet that you fly over my head and you tell me to look up. I can't do it with just me in trucking. But Father, I can do it in construction. I don't need no laborers. I don't need no foreman. I don't need no surveyor. I don't need no one else. I could do it all by myself. And can do trucking, Father. But I'm taking jobs. Just like the union said, go residential. Now, I can go to a company, a builder, and do his whole pipe, everything. I could do it all by myself. I show the guys at Corinthians how to do it by themselves. I put the carpet on top of, I dig my trench for the pipe, right? An excavator, I dig my trench for the pipe. I put the carpet on top. I take my excavator and I keep pulling the carpet. As I pull the carpet to my track, I stop, I get out the excavator, hook up my chain to the pipe, get down the hole, fix it, backtrack it. It's done. But they didn't want to listen to me. They didn't want to listen to me. They didn't think that I have enough experience. I'm telling them I could do this shit blindfolded. But I was told to work under you. I'm told to work under you. And I'm telling you it's an easier way to do it. But they didn't want to listen. So I did it their way, and I guess God showed them your way is wrong. So I can do this by myself. I can fund your jet. I can fund the body of Christ a jet if you let me loose in construction. I got a low boy. I can do excavation. I can do grading. I can do surveying. I can do all that. I can do pipes. I can do all that. You remember when I first contacted Steve Salner at Rush Peterbilt in Tulsa, Oklahoma? I was living in Walsall. I said I need to design a sleeper that have need a computer where I can draft. I can do it. You know I can do it. You know I can do it. You taught me in construction. I just need, this is the problem. I'm going to DC, I'm going to Maryland, I'm going to West Virginia, I'm going to Virginia. I'm bidding the jobs half what other contractors bidding it for. Half. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm bidding it half and doing it twice as fast. Twice as fast. The question is, are you going to allow me? Because you said feed your sheep. But you also said don't worry about no one else because they're not going to help you. I can't do moving by myself. I could in certain things, but I need help. Freight brokering. I can do it But it's going to take a lot of time in the warehouse. It's going to take some time in the warehouse. And this enemy in the world wants me in a truck. I can do construction from the truck. I can do it from the truck. Only thing I need is just either my wife to submit the bid, or I go on a website and fax the bid. No operator overhead, no labor overhead, no superintendent overhead, no foreman, no surveyor. I don't have none of them expenses. I'm doing it all. Secretary, I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all. I don't need no one help, Father. But if you want me to get this plane, you gotta let me loose in construction. Because I'm doing everything possible to fund it. I'm doing everything possible. I can do this whole golf course. I can grade this whole golf course by myself in about 2.5 weeks, Father. I can lay the pipes by myself, Father. I can do it by myself. I don't need no one help. Only thing I need is go to Caterpillar. They got a rear-facing camera, right? I just put a camera on my arm. So when I dig down, I can see. That's all I need. So when I'm digging, I got pipes, right? And I got utilities in the ground. I put the camera. This is the boom. The boom is like this, right? I put the camera right there on my elbow. I put the camera right there. So as I dig down, right? As my boom go down, I'm looking at all that. I can see it. And first of all, when you get a pipe, the dirt around moves. So when it moves, I stop the excavator. I get out the excavator and look. I can do it by myself, Father. If you don't cause it to rain on me between now and BioLife, that means yes. Now, after I do it, once I prove to them that I can do it, and I see your people hungry in construction, and if it's your will, I say, well, if you want a job, you're going to have to work with me. That's the best I can do, Father. Because if you want me to fund that plane, you got to let me loose. You got to let me loose. You got to let me loose. You got to. I can landscape. I can build decks. I can build porch. I can build patios. I can build two-story high. You know what? You even said go to interstate and see. Do you still got that? They still got that that wooden loading dock that you built. So they still got it in the warehouse. I can do it, Father. I can do it. But I need you. I need your support. Because I'm taking from the poor. I'm taking from the poor. I'm taking from them. Here these jobs. Here you got the Purple Line Construction, right? Okay. DC got nothing but pipes, right? Okay. Now they have a pipe layer that's supposed to be the specialist. Okay. Now, if I'm working in an environment that has multiple lines, Only thing I need is a grade rod, and I mark my bucket by foots. I mark it by foots. Then on a teeth, right? I exchange the bucket. I buy another bucket. I weld where the teeth at. I weld a bar, make like a grading bar. Then I weld maybe 2 ends on it. And I burn a hole inside of it, and I put like plastic teeth or a brush, or I mount a brush to it. So as I'm an excavator, right, I got the camera, I'm sweeping. I'm not digging, I'm sweeping when I feel something. I can do it. Trust me, I can do it. Are you gonna peek that sun out for me? Because I can do it. Grading, no problem. No problem. Excavation, no problem. Clearing, no problem. You plant trees in a 25 square foot area, is average 1 tree. I can cut a tree down with a processor. I can cut it. I gotta cut it, grab it, put it down on the ground, do it like this, get the limbs off of it, cut it in 12-foot sections, stack it. Stack it. Or I take the mulcher head excavator and shred it down to wood chips. Mix it with the dirt. I can do it, Father. If you want me to fund this jet, because the more I'm getting in trucking, the more I wanna delete the jet. I want to delete the jet. I really do. But you keep popping up saying the jet. The jet. So, I need construction. And you said no employees. I can do it with no employees. Construction and trucking and freight forwarding. And freight brokering. Freight forwarding. I gotta build crates. Only way I can do freight forwarding, I can't be big with it. I can't get too big where my assistance is there needed all the time. I gotta build enough crates when I'm not outside the truck and construction, stack it in a warehouse. So when I do get a job, say they call me, I get a job, I can do it. I can do it that way. But construction, easy. 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 Demolition, it all depends. Because demolition, it all depends on the county codes. I may not have a place where I can dump everything, so I gotta recycle it. But if I'm going to recycle, if I'm going to demolition a building, say I'm gonna demolish this whole building right here, right? It all depends on what they're gonna put in the building, what they're gonna put in that place. Because I can get me a crusher. Right? I can get a crusher. I can crush all that stuff up. Now the steel, right? Let me tell you what I can do with the steel. I can get the steel and still break it up in pieces. I can break it up in pieces and put that back on the soil, compact it as stone. Because in Jersey, we recycle buildings and make that into road stones. I can do that. All I gotta do is knock the building down, knock it from the inside. I don't do it from the outside. I gotta start on the inside. I start from the inside. Say it's right here. I start from the inside. Once I get enough big hole in the inside, right? Then I can pull this end over and pull that end over. I don't start on the outside. I want to start on the inside. Then once I start on the inside, right? I can even hook up to a track loader and pull the end over. You know? I can do it. I can do it, Father. I just missed it. So, these pipes, easy. Easy. Easy, Father. Well, only thing in DC really gonna have is pipes and asphalt. That's all DC gonna have in about next couple of years. Or demolition. That's it. Now Maryland and Virginia, they're gonna have all types of work. But DC just gonna have this. And this is easy. So I'm going to BioLife. I did some survey. I done cut down vehicles. And once again, it's not the one-time expense that's the problem. It's the monthly expense. I went from the ACJ 320 Neo, $100,000 jet, to a Global 6000 that costs $25,000. The operating cost is about a couple of $100 different. That's it. I went from 200 hours operating cost to 100 hours. And I'm still in the hundreds per month. It's too much. $100,000 per month. Freight broker. Right? That's I'm only getting 25%. Right? 25% of 100,000. So 25%. That's $400,000 that I have to bring in. $75,000 have to go to drivers. Then I still got to pay taxes. I got 39 and 39.6. That's 45. So out of 400,000, 45% tax is 450. 4,500 times 4, 90, 180. $180,000 I gotta pay yearly in taxes. So I gotta increase my $400,000 to about close to $800,000 a month. Or even $1 million. Say it's $1 million. I got to bring in $4 million. You know how big I gotta be for me just to gross $4 million? Then you only giving me 4 wives? You know how much work they gotta do? With construction, I can bid a job I could bid a $5 million job. And the only thing I gotta do, because once I survey it, right, I take my excavator, and soon as I'm excavating, I'm digging it down to the grade. I'm doing it one shot. I'm not gonna get it down and get the dozer, nah. Because I can grade with the excavator. I'm gonna do it all in one shot. So when I first clear the job, take the trees, take your topsoil out, right? When I get on the dozer, I'm grading. I'm not pushing no excess dirt. I'm grading on the dozer. I can do it. So I just want to share it with you. Just want to share it with you. It's not raining, but I can do it. Maybe it's your plan for me to do it by myself. But I can do it by myself. Matter of fact, Jersey know I can do it by myself. Atlanta know I can do it by myself. I can do it by myself. So I'm going to put construction into as a profit. I'm going to do clearing, excavation, grading, some paving. I may get on the spreader box. I may. I'm not gonna say I am. So I just want to share that with you. If you want me to get that jet, and I'm the only employee, I gotta go construction too. Trucking and construction and freight brokering. And I probably can do freight. I can do freight forwarding, but I can't do. I gotta watch the jobs. I gotta watch the jobs. Because if I do freight forwarding, I have to see what they shipping, and I could take a trailer. I could buy me a moving van trailer or a pallet van trailer, and pad up the stuff and put it right inside the container to be shipped. And I could ship it. I could take it straight to the port. I just gotta do the customs report. So I could do that. But the only thing about it, I gotta be selective on what I'm doing. Okay? So that's where I'm at. Okay? So I think I can do it. Father, my nose is about to run, so I ain't gonna keep showing my nose running. But I can do construction by myself.